What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex. You watching Ragin Ronin review? I got a review for you. Last night I watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is, of course, the new live-action reboot of the Ninja Turtles franchise, and it is a Michael Bay production. And I was just thinking, when I first heard Michael Bay being involved with the production of a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles live-action film, I was just thinking, no. Why is Michael Bay involved with the production of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I mean, isn't Transformers enough? Don't get me wrong. I enjoy the Transformers live-action films for what they are. They're just pure, extraordinary entertainment. I enjoy them for what they are, okay? And you know what? As long as he keeps on making them, I'll keep on watching them and I'll keep on enjoying them. But as for Ninja Turtles, I love the Ninja Turtles. I mean, growing up, I love G.I. Joe, I love Ninja Turtles, I love Transformers. But one thing that I didn't want to have happen is Ninja Turtles being produced by Michael Bay. First of all, when you think of Michael Bay attached to a Ninja Turtles film, you have certain expectations and assumptions. For example, unnecessary explosions, unnecessarily hot women, unnecessary crude jokes, and just some shallow storytelling, alright? You know what? I love Michael Bay as a director, but you know what? We expect certain things after watching so many of his films, alright? And to make matters worse, they picked the wrong director. I am absolutely not a fan of any of Jonathan Liebesman's work. I did not enjoy Wrath of the Titans. I did not enjoy Battle Los Angeles. I think they're not very good films at all. And now now Michael Bay hired Jonathan Liebesman to direct Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Make it stop, okay? And to make matters worse, Megan Fox. Megan Fox was cast as April O'Neil. Oh my god, when will this craziness stop? Just make it stop. Man, can you believe this? They auditioned Elizabeth Olsen, Anna Kendrick, and Megan Fox, and out of all those three actresses, they picked Megan Fox. Can you believe this? Alright, you know what? I'm ranting. You know, I've seen the movie. I know how it is. Let's not talk about the past anymore. Let's talk about the present. I've seen the movie. The movie is here. I watched the marketing for the film. The marketing made the movie look awesomer and awesomer and awesomer to the point where I can forget everything and forgive everything. And now the movie is here. I watched it, and here's my review. It's a kids movie. That's all you gotta know. It's a kids movie. This is a movie that is targeted to the young demographic. Even if you watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as a kid, like I'm talking about the cartoons and the original films, it is also targeted towards you, but it's mostly targeted towards kids mainly because it has a very, very simple story. Like, I'm talking about very, very simple. Almost to the point of being dumb. Now, I don't mean dumb in a bad way. I mean dumb that you really don't need to think in this movie. You're watching a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film. Wrap that title around your head. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What do you expect? This movie is about getting from point A to point B. Totally linear storytelling. There's nothing complex and deep about it. And you know what? You shouldn't expect anything less than that. Because like I said before, this is a kids movie, and if you go in expecting a deep storyline, then you are going to be disappointed. Now, I guess they can put some more heart into the story by making a more like emotional story, but you know what? This is a kids movie. There's no need to get into that. Come on, let's just see them fight, and you know, that's all you really need to do to make this movie fun and entertaining for the audience, mainly the kids. Now, with that being said, I'll tell you something, alright? Megan Fox was a poor choice. Casting Megan Fox was just the wrong choice for April O'Neil, okay? You know what? Even if she put on the yellow jacket, it didn't matter to me. When I watched this movie with Megan Fox playing April O'Neil, I didn't see April O'Neil. I didn't see April O'Neil at all. I saw Megan Fox, okay? I saw Megan Fox in a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film. I saw Megan Fox talking to the Turtles. I saw Megan Fox talking to Shredder. You know what? Megan Fox, I couldn't get it out of my head. Megan Fox really hurt my enjoyment of the film. And maybe that's my problem. That is my own fault, okay? But I can't help it. And that's one of the main reasons why I think that this movie could have been better had they got a stronger actress to play April O'Neil. Megan Fox isn't that person, okay? I'll tell you right now. She totally made it disengaging for me. I was having a hard time getting engaged to this movie. I didn't connect with the characters. I mean, I'm talking about the human characters mainly because Megan Fox is leading the story. I mean, seriously, this is a Megan Fox led film. She's leading the entire story from beginning to end. Okay, so that kind of ruined it for me. Gotta be completely honest. Megan Fox didn't do anything for me. In fact, she made it kind of worse. But you know what? I'm watching a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and once we were introduced to the Ninja Turtles, that's when the movie started picking up. I think into 40 minutes in, when Megan Fox gets a formal introduction to the Turtles, that's when I felt the movie started getting interesting. That's when I started getting engaged to the film. But for the first half hour or so, I was just having a hard time just feeling engaged. Anyways, once the Turtles came in, it was just awesomeness. Because the one thing that makes a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film great is the personalities of the Turtles. Okay, 100%. Okay, if the Turtles' personalities aren't accurate and they aren't there, then the movie is kaput. But thankfully, they got it down right. They nailed the personalities, they nailed the voice acting, they nailed the physical look of the Turtles, even though some people disagree with the way they look because they might look kind of grotesque and too real and with the lips, but I have no problem with it whatsoever. I think ILM did an amazing job, and I think the motion capture was awesome. I think the actors did a great job. I think the voice actors were like totally fantastic. I love the voice acting in this movie. I think that every single one of the voice actors nailed each of the Turtles' personalities. So Donatello was a tech whiz nerd. Leonardo was the honorable leader. Raphael was the hot-headed loner, and Michelangelo was just so much fun, and he was funny. So you know what? The Turtles are all there, and they're all a lot of fun whenever they are on screen. And then you have Shredder and Splinter, of course. And Splinter is cool. All right, Splinter is cool. Got no problems with him at all. But Shredder, I'll tell you, Shredder is only cool. That's all he is. He is only cool. He only looks cool, and he does a lot of cool things with his armor, but there's no depth to his character. There's no real, there's a brief background, but there's no background about his character at all. There's no background about the Foot Clan. We don't know why they're doing what they're doing. There's no depth to any of the antagonists in this film except for Eric Sachs, played by William Fichtner, and even his character is very thinly written. Okay, so you know what? You really don't need to care about any of the human characters at all. Whenever the Turtles are on screen and whenever they're fighting, that's when it's entertaining. Okay, that's when it's that okay, this is when the movie is really got kicked into first gear. You know what I'm saying? Because the action is actually pretty cool. The action is really, really awesome, especially the mountain chase. The mountain chase is badass. I'm not even going to tell you anything about the mountain chase except for the fact that it was really, really cool and is the best part in the entire movie. As for the rest of the fighting, Turtles versus Shredder, that was pretty cool. I'll tell you that it was pretty cool, but it could have been better had Jonathan Liebesman stopped doing that panning camera trick, okay? What they're doing what they did in the boss battle was called virtual cinematography. And what virtual cinematography is it was introduced in 2003 in The Matrix Reloaded when Neo was fighting like 100 Agent Smiths, and it was a completely CG fight, okay? The camera was able to go anywhere at once because it's a CG environment. That's what they did with the boss battle at the end of the movie. The camera just goes wherever it wants, and it's getting to the point where it's tiresome, okay? Let them fight. Put the camera on a tripod, let it go for a long take, a long wide shot, and just let them fight. What's up with all the camera moves, the camera panning that goes 360 again and again and again and again? The whole fight is filmed like that to the point where I feel like, man, just let us watch the movie and put the camera still. So, you know what I'm saying? I just felt that it was too much style over substance. The fighting was cool. Don't get me wrong, the fighting was cool, but it's too much style over substance. Make it a raw fight, Alright, make it a fight where we really feel the rawness and intensity of these turtles being emotionally distressed from Shredder, hurting their master. Let me feel that. Stop making it about looking cool. Alright, it should be feeling raw and intense, and we should be seeing like really hardcore acts of aggression when these guys fight. Alright. Anyways, Jonathan Liebesman, that's your director for you. But you know what? The mountain chase was awesome. It almost felt like the mountain chase was directed by Michael Bay. Not Jonathan Liebesman, but Michael Bay. Alright? You see Michael Bay's fingerprints all over this film. But as for the rest of the action, other than the mountain chase and other than the boss battle, I didn't care too much for it. I mean, it's a lot of fighting that takes place in the shadows and in the dark, and I think some poor choices of camera angles when capturing some of the action, just like he did in Battle Los Angeles and Wrath of Titans. I don't feel that Jonathan Liebesman really has a good sense of directing action. I don't think he's very good at it, unless it's all CG, like the mountain chase and the boss battle, right? But other than that, it's a kids movie, okay? Don't go in expecting anything with a lot of depth or even a story as complex as a Transformers film. It's a kids movie, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. I enjoyed it for what it is, and I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10. 6.5 out of 10. I know a lot of people, a lot of fans enjoyed it, but I'm gonna review this movie as a movie, and if I'm comparing it to the original film, the original live action film, I gotta say that what this one does better is the fighting, the action, and of course the turtles. The turtles acting, all right, the performances. That's the only thing that is better. The fighting, the visuals, the CG, all the visual stuff, all right. But as for the storytelling and depth and the characters, the original film still is a hell of a lot better, okay? Because you really see both sides of the story. You see the protagonist side and the antagonist side, and there's depth. We actually know why they're doing what they do. We actually care about the characters. This time around, not so much. It's mainly just for the purpose of looking cool. You know what I'm saying? And there you have it. That's all I gotta say in this video. 6.5 out of 10, and there you have it. As always, if you enjoyed this review, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter at Ragin Nation. My name is Alex. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace. 16, that's ours, okay? But they can move if they want to, because we're gonna stand our ground. He said that, but not in those exact words, okay? But that